Hello, welcome back. My name's Shannon. I'm a homeschool mom of 3, and today I am going to take you along on a bulk cooking session for lunches. It is the start of Christmas break here in Texas, and so I know a lot of moms and parents are home with their kids for Christmas break. And so I figured this would be a great video, not only for homeschool moms, but for any parent that just wants to make lunchtime easier. I find that if I have meals ready to go for my kids, stuff that they could heat up easily or just grab and go, it takes the pressure off cooking 3 meals a day. Anytime that I can prepare in bulk meals, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it doesn't matter. It makes future Shannon very happy. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the first one we're gonna make is homemade Uncrustables. I found this Pampered Chef cut and seal on Amazon. I buy 2 loaves of bread in bulk. I like making them homemade because you can obviously use healthier ingredients. You'll need your grape jelly and your peanut butter. For all the meals, I will post a shopping list in the description box. You want a thin layer of peanut butter on both sides. You don't have to go all the way to the edge because we will be cutting that off, but putting peanut butter on both sides just helps prevent the bread from getting soggy from the jelly. All the meals that we're making today, I will oftentimes have my kids pop in and help. They love to help in the kitchen, and Mama appreciates the help. And these are all wonderful life skills that they gotta learn eventually anyway. I love these Squeezables because you just put a little dab in the middle. You don't have to worry about getting any dishes dirty. You just squeeze and go. It makes it super quick. Had to bring in the backup. We found a way into the grace again. And now we cut and press. So to use this, all you're going to do is push down, get a good and cut, and then press to seal. How cute, right? Looks just like it. We'll take it and put it on this rack, and I'll actually freeze it on the rack just like this. Stick it in the freezer, let them freeze, and then I'll put them in a baggie together. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rest of these pressed and sealed. All right, 1 loaf of bread made 10 sandwiches. Now I'm gonna pop on some tunes and knock out this 2nd loaf of bread.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned, what is real and fabricated, what is wrong, what is my problem, what can I get out of this world that I created, fighting the storms in my head, don't know where I have been, I'm alone, no one to turn to, no one understands, away, and I feel like I am someone else, away, and I feel like I don't know myself, no.
That's 20 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Uncrustables, all ready to go in the freezer. That will last us probably about 5 lunches that I don't have to worry about. My kids can have some sliced up vegetables or chips or whatever, and I'm gonna go put these in the freezer and then we'll be back. Next is bean and cheese tacos. All right, for bean and cheese tacos, all you need is shredded cheddar. I have just a little bit of shredded cheddar left, so I'm gonna mix in some mozzarella cheese. Nobody's gonna be none the wiser on that, because I think I might not have enough. You need tortillas. I like to make as many as possible at one time. Sorry, my dog's barking. 1 can of refried beans makes a lot. I don't know how many, we'll find out today. So I have 2 cans here ready to go. I'm not gonna open the other one because I don't know if I'll need it. Also, as some of you may know, I'm doing Weight Watchers, and I can actually have these because the refried beans are fat-free. They're 0 points on my plan. The cheese, I use so little, you almost don't have to count it, but I do, I count 1 point. And then these flour tortillas, you have to make sure it says fajita. They are 1 point apiece. Their larger tortilla is actually 2 points, but there's not much of a difference, so.
I don't wanna keep on wasting life. I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing.
You just want to do a thin layer all over. Then you take some cheese and just lightly sprinkle on half. It doesn't take much. A little bit goes a long way. Fold it in half. And then we're gonna set it aside, just like we did the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, on a cooling rack, and that we will slide into the freezer and let cool. Once they're cool, we will put them all in a Ziploc bag. Freezing them individually first keeps them from sticking together. When it's time to eat them, all we do is take them out. We'll pop them in our little oven toaster. You can also just heat them up on the skillet and let them get nice and toasty on the outside. So whatever's easiest for you. One time I tried cooking them first and then freezing them, but then when it came time to reheat them, they were just too overdone. So I don't even bother cooking now, which makes the prep process that much easier.
And I feel like I am someone else. Away, and I feel like I don't know myself, no. Away, and I feel like I don't know my name. And I don't want to live this way. I don't want to keep on wasting life. I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing my mind. And if you could know, yeah, if I could show you, I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
Unknown brain, Marvin Divine, and we back. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the wind and rain. I turned nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions. Cause I do what I gotta do and I know, can't nobody do it like me. All they do is judge me for who I might be. Maybe if they took some time to pick my mind, they see that I'm cooler than lemons and iced tea. All I wanna do is live it up with the homies. Everybody really talking as if they know me, but I guess I gotta face it. I'm so tired of being faceless.
I don't wanna keep on wasting life. I'm drowning in my head.
1 can, done. And it officially made 21 bean and cheese tacos. I told you, 1 can makes a ton, which is good because my kids usually eat 2 at a time, so we need to have a lot more. We've got a few more tortillas, and I'm gonna make some Weight Watcher friendly, so I have those on hand for when they have these, and I can enjoy them as well.
So faceless.
you to come over. I wish that you would come and give me something to prove. Won't you pull me clear?
I only have a little bit of beans left, so I'm not going to be able to make all of my tortillas, but I should be able to make a few just to have on hand. I really like these tortillas. I'll show you the nutrition label here. There's 3 grams of net carbs. They're 45 calories each. They are a little bit sweeter than normal tortillas, but not so much that it really affects me. I still prefer the regular tortillas, but these definitely are a good swap. They feel like flour tortillas. You know how some high fiber tortillas, they're real stiff or they just have a weird texture to them. These don't. These definitely have the texture of flour tortillas. They just taste slightly sweeter. All right, that's it for the last can of refried beans. I have more cans, but I only have 3 tortillas left and I'm not gonna waste a whole can. And I like to use these for my breakfast burritos. So Mama's just gonna make 5 for herself and we will call it a day on those.
I shouldn't say this, I probably should erase it. I probably shouldn't say this. I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do, I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I could do, call me a fan. I'm living, give me your hand. I'm in it, yeah.
Now that is a lot of bean and cheese tacos. So I am so excited about these. My kids will be so excited too. This is one of their favorite lunches. I'm gonna run and put these in the freezer and then we'll be back for our last recipe, which is our pizza rolls. I did want to mention that the bean and cheese tacos did take me a little bit longer than the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Of course, I made like double the amount, but it did take me probably about 20-30 minutes on those. Still not bad. It'll save me much more time than that come the future. All right, eat it. Is it good? Thumbs up?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
The next one we're making are called pizza logs. This recipe is actually a Weight Watchers recipe from emilybites.com. I will put a link to this recipe down below because the points per egg roll or log or whatever you want to call them, I call them pizza rolls, they call them pizza logs, but for each one it's only 2 points. So they end up being a pretty decent size. I usually have 3, 4 if I have the points to spare for lunch with a side salad. So these are really good to have on hand. And just like the bean and cheese tacos, I make these in advance. I don't cook them. I've cooked them in the past. Again, they come out way too burnt. So you just assemble them, put them in the freezer. When you're ready to cook them, you pop them in the toaster or the oven, or no, I wouldn't do the microwave. You could probably even use an air fryer. That would be really good. And they're ready to go. Nice hot lunch. All right, for this recipe, you will need store-bought pizza sauce, turkey pepperonis, a package of egg roll wrappers, and some string cheese, part skim. For these, you do want to prep the string cheeses and take them out of the packages and cut them in half.
And I look down, and all your fears.
Ugh, I'm just having the darndest time with the wrappers here. All right, so there are only 15 wrappers in a package, so all I need are 15 halves. And I think that's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So we are good to go on that. Oh, so sad. This one, unfortunately, isn't gonna make the cut. So we're down to 14. You also do want a little bowl of water on the side because you will need that when it comes time to sealing it up. All right, so you put a little bit of that. Splash a little extra Italian seasoning. A splash of salt. A streak. I can't be trusted in the kitchen. Just a little stain, no need to panic. Put a couple of those in. Now we fold it. You're not wanting to cooperate today. Today is not my day. You fold it over once, fold it over twice, or fold over the sides. And then you bring it in. Then you get a little water on your finger, wet it. Come on, egg roll wrappers, don't you know we're filming? And just like that. Line those up on a cookie sheet and put them in the freezer.
Just stay one more night.
Because this recipe only uses a little bit of the pizza sauce, I will put the rest of the jar into the Ziploc bag and stick it in the freezer for homemade pizzas. You may be thinking, Shannon, you can just put the lid back on and put it in the refrigerator. Well, not in my family. If I do that, the record shows it will get shoved to the back of the refrigerator and become a science experiment. So this way, it's preserved, it's in the freezer, it's good to go for the next pizza night.
And those pizza logs took me about 15-20 minutes to make, so not long. All right, there are the pizza rolls, pizza logs, whatever you want to call them. Pop those in the freezer and they'll be ready to go to eat. I would say one package of the egg rolls probably feeds our family. We don't eat all 15 of them, but I think between the kids and I, when it's just the 4 of us, we probably eat 10 or 12 altogether. So it leaves a few extra. They also heat up well for an afternoon snack after school, or if you have late night munchies, you can pop these and they're pretty guilt-free. So anyway, normally I don't do big batch freezer cooking. That's not how I operate. When I have one of these items on the menu, I will sit down when I go to make it that day for that lunch. I will just make extra and put them in the freezer. Eventually, meals start to pile up in the freezer. So don't feel like you have to carve out 2 hours in a day to get lunches done. I mean, if you want to, obviously you can, but that's not how I operate. So I find it just as easy. If I'm already making it, might as well make extra. The future Shannon thanks me. So we're like this. Out of the peanut butter jelly sandwich, the pizza logs, and the bean and cheese tacos, what do you think our viewers should try first?
Pizza logs. Bean and cheese tacos.
Bean and cheese tacos?
Anything related to pizza you should try.
Obviously, Grace is a big pizza fan. I hope you found this video helpful, motivating, inspiring, all the good things. And if you did, give this video a like or subscribe. That helps our channel grow. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know what you would like to see. If you'd like me to make it more weight loss friendly or kid friendly or what, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Go say something kind to yourself, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.